Lunkerville. We're here with Joe Sancho.
Hey, what's going on, folks?
What's your nickname? You must have a nickname, right?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. Everybody calls me all kinds of stuff, but don't call me late for dinner, that's all. You know what I mean?
We're here at the Lake George Challenge to benefit the Wounded Warriors Project and the USO. And we usually don't fish tournaments much, but we're doing it today for a good cause. So let's go to Lunkerville.
It seems in every town in America that there's a secret fishing spot where the water runs clear and the bass are always biting. And at that spot, there's an unsung hero who knows every stump, laydown, and lily pad. Seems all he's got to do is wet a line. And sure enough, he's reeling in a big bass. So if you're looking for real people with real fish stories, then hop a ride. We're going to Lunkerville.
We're here with Joe Sancho at the Lake George Challenge. It's tournament to benefit the Wounded Warriors Project and the USO. We're going to launch in about 15 minutes, and we're going to try to catch some smallmouth and largemouth.
Smallmouth, largemouth, little mixed bag. Let's see what's going on, you know, and play it by ear, that's all.
And what's the plan?
The plan is we're going to try to hit some smallmouth first thing in the morning, try to get a little topwater action. And then we're going to run to my largemouth spots down south. And once we get hopefully a limit full of them, then we can come back up north and start fishing for the smallmouths. Smallmouths seem to run a little bit smaller, but yesterday we had some good bites, so we should have a couple good, decent fish put in the well today.
All right, man. That's what I want to hear. Let's go to Lunkerville.
Hey, Oz, they want to know how come you guys didn't give me a nickname? What's wrong with you guys, man? Think of a nickname, man. Film him. He's a celebrity. Family Guy. Wave.
So Joe, we just stopped. It seems like in the middle of nowhere. I see a buoy over there. What are we doing?
Pretty much this is just a hump that comes out of like 60 feet of water. Right up now we're an 18-foot, that's the top of the shoal. And we're just trying to get a couple smallmouths that are up here, hopefully up here actively feeding. Busting up shad and the smelt and stuff like that. So yeah, you could throw that drop shot rig now too.
We didn't have much luck with the drop shot when I fished with Rich Z, but hey, I got to build confidence in it. What do you got there, Joe?
Basically what I got here is a bunch of gulp baits, and I just keep it all in this nice gulp stuff. Smells pretty good, and why don't you use one of these little smelt looking deals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the smallmouth seem to like that stuff.
Smelly, smells like pickles.
But you got to wash your hands, trust me.
And what are you throwing there?
Right now, this is a Rico. I love just a topwater bait, just kind of fishing it real fast, because them smallmouth, you can never fish it fast enough for them guys. They just come up and hammer it.
Oh, and you got something funky here. What is this? I've never seen that before.
Pretty much all it is you take your girlfriend's or your wife's scrunchie when she ain't looking, and just tie a knot in the end, and it holds your drop shot weight, and you don't have to worry about it when you're running, the weight going all over and tangling up into everything.
Oh yeah, a scrunchie, is that what you call it?
Yeah, a little,
like a hair?
A little hair tie, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Okay, so I got the drop shot. What am I doing?
Basically,
oh, he's got one.
Hold on. We got a fish on. Get the net.
Okay, the net. Yes, we can net fish.
That's a small one.
Oh. I'm not.
All right, we don't need the net for this one. This is a small one.
Oh, he's not a keeper?
No. First fish of the day, a little smallmouth.
They have to be 12-inch. That's not 12, right? No, that's like 10. So I was just asking you, how do I fish this bait? You catch a fish. What do I do here?
Basically, you're just going to toss it out there, wait until it hits the bottom, and then every now and then just pick it up to see if you got weight on it.
You're jiggling it. I see that little jiggle you got there.
Every now and then I'll just shake it a little bit.
Oh, I had a hit.
Oh, there you go.
I did. I had a hit. I was just looking at him jiggling. I was copying it, and boom. See, you're just dropping it right there.
Yeah, well, if I see something on the screen I like, I'll just drop it right down.
You just let it kind of...
Yeah, just let it do its thing. Pretty much all you gotta do is, a lot of people put too much action into it. If you just toss it out there, it's like a do-nothing bait. You're just dead sticking it. And then every now and then just lift it up, and then you move it back down. And then just before you lift it up, what I like to do is just give it a little shake like that. Just takes that bait and moves it just before it moves it. So if the smallmouth is looking at it and that thing flickers in his face, hopefully he just grabs it.
He doesn't want it to get away.
Right.
My mind is telling me to set the hook, but I know with this setup, I'm just supposed to reel, Joe says, and that hook is just gonna set itself. But it's hard to tell my mind that.
This is pretty much what I call it sandgrass. It goes real deep. Right now we're 40 feet of water, and this is what the smallmouths look for. All this little stringy, you see how it's bright green? Bait fish like swimming around in that, and that's what the smallmouth are.
Oh, hey, small. Small.
Now you got the hint, though.
But
right?
I got one.
There
Look
you
at
go.
that. I felt him. He's ticking. I reeled up. I didn't set the hook. Yeah, we can't keep him, but you know.
It's a start.
Okay, that's good. Got a little action.
Lunkerville's presented by South Bend. Quality tackle since 1906. Also sponsored by Diet Mountain Dew. Diet tastes better on the mountain. Big Bite Baits, designed to bring the big bite to your line. Sunline, the strength to guarantee your confidence. Spro, America's best anglers designing the world's finest fishing tackle. BassResource.com, the ultimate bass fishing resource guide.
An exact description was, we have a bulletin just received. According to a report not yet confirmed, a beast of seemingly gigantic proportions has been sighted lurking in the hills due northeast of town. City officials have called for military help. Planes and troops are expected to arrive within the next 2 hours. Meanwhile, citizens should take refuge in places of safety, cellars, bomb shelters, as directed by civil defense administrators.
Welcome back, folks. Let's see what Mike's up to.
You seeing anything?
Not yet.
So what are the fish doing now? Why are we here?
Pretty much you're in a summertime pattern, just following it. I think in this lake it's more smelt than shad. And the thermal climb, with it, because it's such a clear lake, is really deep. So those smelt are like 30, 40 feet deep, and the smallmouth is just underneath there. So they're pretty much still in their their summer pattern. So we're just trying to follow the bait fish.
Tell me one other thing. What's up with your beard?
Yeah, man, it's a little static cling going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Round fish. Crankbait comes through. See
But
that?
hey, look at that. Just put on the crankbait because we're getting no bites. Now just, where's his daddy? What's that, a wiggle wart you said?
Yeah.
Goes about 8 feet. Looks like a crawfish.
That's what he thought he had. He thought it was a crawfish.
Yeah. I don't think. Oh, is he? No, he's like 11, right? I don't think he's a keeper. 11 and a half. 11, no. See ya. Urgh. Yeah, there we go. That's a keeper.
Yeah, get the net.
Oh yeah. Nice largie. Is it largie?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a keeper.
Keeper. Yeah.
All right, we're on the board.
On the board.
We're not getting skunked. Wow, takes forever to get one of these, huh?
Yeah.
It ain't that big either.
But it's a start.
All right, that's one.
Oh. Oh no, he's small. What? Measure me, he says. No, you're too small. I know that. Hey, you're a star. You're on Lunkerville. Oh, there we
Get
go.
the
There,
net.
Joe's on. Yeah. The drop shot has come alive.
Better get
Where's
the
the
net.
net?
This
Get
is
the
keeper.
net. Get the net. Oh, no time for the net. Another keeper. Nice, Joe.
All right, that's two. 14 inches.
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
take them. Joe, why do you think they're turning on now? Well, what's the variable that's changed?
Could be just a matter of, the feeding period or something, because I've been seeing them the whole time. I've told you, I can see them on the graph, and all of a sudden, They just got a little hungry, I guess. It's what time is it?
It's not very late. It's only 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's brunch time, that's why.
Brunch, Sunday brunch. So, Joe, what do you do for a living?
I'm an electrician, local 3 in the city. You know, this is a benefit tournament for the USO and Wounded Warriors and stuff like that. So, I was actually in the city at 9/11 when I saw the Twin Towers go down. So, when you fish for something like this and you realize what those guys do, it's because of them that we're able to do this. So never forget that.
Absolutely.
Very important.
You know, there are a lot of ways to express gratitude to troops that are serving now and our veterans, those that gave up so much to protect our country. And that's what we're doing here today. But there's other ways you can get involved. And there's other sports, like the Salute Military Golf Association, which brings the game of golf to wounded veterans. So whether it's fishing, golf, anything, my point is everyone can do something to show the brave men and women that we care. This segment of Lunkerville is brought to you by Sunline, the strength to guarantee your confidence.
So, why the drop shot?
Well, basically right now we're fishing in 32 feet of water, and we just caught them 2 largemouth. So just because I could see them like 2 foot off the bottom, and if you notice when we pull up, we get that eel grass, that sand grass again. So we're just trying to keep it right above their heads. And it's real slow bite today, so it's not really, they're not super active, so it's been kind of slow. Oh, there was a little bite right there.
A little bite. Okay, so when it's slow, the drop shot's good because of why?
It just puts something in their face, and basically it's just sitting there, and it's eye level with them, you know, they just like to eat it.
Okay, well, I'm building a little confidence in it, and I caught a couple fish, so I'm feeling better. I want to pull out that bait, you know the one, that salty one, but...
You could fish a Sancho on a drop shot.
You can, it just sits there.
No problem.
Like a small
yeah.
one, like a 4-inch.
If you want to do that, I got a 4-inch Sancho if you want to fish that. If you
let's stick with this.
Okay,
This
whatever
is
you feel, you know, confidence is half the battle, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I feel pretty good about this. So, Joe, you've mentioned that you would like to be a professional. What does it take to make that jump?
Well, first off, you have to have an unbelievable wife that really has to support you. And I do, I'm lucky that way. And it's a lot of money. That's the biggest obstacle is money. I mean, gas bills alone. Forget about tournament entrance fees, but driving to anywhere. You know, driving to here. I live about 3.5 hours here, but it's $150 in gas. That's just for the car. Now I got to put another $150 of gas in the boat. That's $300. I've heard of guys that try to do this on credit cards, and then you're chasing a check. And if you chase a check, what I mean by chasing a check is you fish, instead of trying to get 5 big fish, you catch 5 halfway fish so you can fall in the middle of the pack and try to get a check. Well, if you do that, you're never ever going to really make it. You know, you really got to be able to fish your strengths and try to win one of these, you know? All right, come on, fish. We need a 5-pounder. That'd brighten the day right now.
Now I have this white one on. Would a largemouth go after that too?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Both.
Looks like a smelt.
Yeah.
Now, what does a smelt do when he sees one of those things? He's like, oh, dude, what are you doing? Trying to imitate me, you know?
Yeah.
What goes through their mind, you know?
So you're not looking too good.
Yeah. Uncle Jimmy, is that you, Uncle Jimmy?
Yeah.
I thought they said you got locked up. What's going on?
We have to interrupt this programming to give you a very important message from Lunkerville. Have you ever watched a fishing show and you think, I can do that? You're watching me fish with people that look just like you, just like your friends. So why can't you be on the show? You can. Do it. This is how. I'm going to tell you right now. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Lunkerville. Interact with other people there. Submit a video of you fishing. We especially like videos of tips. Yeah, you can just go in your backyard or your basement or your living room, turn on the video camera and record a tip. One of those little tips or tactics that you think are interesting, that have helped you with your fishing. Because my philosophy is anyone who has a passion for fishing has something to teach me. So teach me already. What are you waiting for?
Now I saw this and I'm like, so Joe's got a loaf of bread here. Okay, he likes white bread. Oh, that's cool. Makes it easy. But then I look a little closer and they're actually peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, a whole loaf. So Joe, like in the morning, you put out a whole loaf of bread and just make.
That's it.
Would you eat all of these in one sitting?
No, I actually bought some for you guys.
Oh, great. Well, you know, this format, it
Pretty cool.
makes me want to have one, so I'm going to have one.
There you go.
It's really heavy. It's a great idea, you know. Why even bag each one? Just, you know.
Exactly.
Ooh, nice fresh peanut butter jelly. Nice. That's good fishing food.
That's definitely quick, and you can eat it on a run. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't spoil. You don't have to get a pound of ice there.
Doesn't spoil. It's yummy.
And it's good, exactly.
All right. Energy.
Yep.
You want one, Alex? You like your peanut butter and jellies, don't you? Protein, good. Yeah, man. You got it in your beard. That's for later on. Switch it up. Going with the dark one. Black. You catching that buoy fish?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, that's a largie. Oh!
What happened?
He broke.
Oh, no.
That was a monster.
Jesus. You must have had a nick in the line or something. It's the one we needed, too. Oh, man.
He was tugging, man. Oh, that stings. That stings. We saw him. We saw that flash, man. He was nice.
Good 3-pound fish, yeah.
Okay, it's cool.
It's all right.
We'll get another one. Ay, man. So what makes this area special?
Back in there, it's really shallow, and you know, early spring and stuff, they spawn all up in there. So what they kind of do is in the summertime pattern is they pull out to the first deep water, and this is like the first really deep water out of that bay. And it's got that little sand grass and stuff, so I think the fish are just down here cruising around with the bait fish, man, just trying to get an easy meal.
So we're still in a summer pattern, you're telling me?
Yeah, definitely in the summer pattern. Even though we're in the middle of September, but Friday night was like the first cold snap we really had. So they're still doing their summer type deal. They're getting ready though. They're getting ready to start foraging up for that winter. So a couple weeks, this place should really be happening.
We got another fish.
I don't know if he makes it.
Ooh, he's close. I say he's 12-1.
He's definitely 12 inches.
He's almost 13. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Here's one for Junior. That's my grandson.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. He didn't want to wait for the net.
Nah,
That's a good one. So he was right under that pontoon boat, right?
yeah, I always catch them on pontoon.
Yeah, I know. They love pontoon boats. Why is that, you think?
I don't know, man. It's just a lot of shade.
Tough day of fishing right here. Tough day. That one fish is haunting me right now. That would have been our limit fish. Still got an hour. I lost my hat. We were taking a run very fast and done. See ya. Here we go. That's a good one.
Oh. Nice. Oh, nice fish.
Yes, yes.
There we go. Nice fish.
Where's the well? I haven't visited it yet.
On your side, right? It don't make a difference. It's all the same, but. All right, what's it, 4 of? 4 minutes of? That's it, we gotta go.
Frank and Nick has got 3-4 from the largemouth worker. Hold that up, let my girl get a picture before we wait. Are you Sancho and Diavilla?
Yes.
And you have 5 fish, 5 alive. You need 11 pounds, 13 ounces to take the lead overall. Set it in there and let's see how close we're gonna get. That's close.
That's not bad.
8 pounds, 9 ounces. Good job, guys.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming out and fishing with us. Thank him for taking pictures all day.
Joe, great time.
Awesome, unbelievable. I had an
Always-
awesome time.
Love to go fishing. You know, tournament's a whole different scene because you got the competition, it gets tense. You lose a fish, it means so much more. We lost that big fish, it was a big drag, but still a great time.
Yeah, oh, it was an awesome day. I mean, we started out in the morning. We stopped at a couple smallmouth spots that I had caught them yesterday on, and actually like 35 to 60 feet. And we caught a couple small ones, but they weren't, we could see them. The thing that gets me is we could see them on the graph, you know. The light, they kept lighting up, and then we just couldn't get bit, and ran down south and started for some largemouth, and it was just so slow to bite, and we really had to work hard to get the largemouth that we did get. We were lucky, we got like a little spurt there for a couple minutes. You got one, and I got one, and another one. And then we pulled up to that last spot down south, and I'd caught a 4-pounder there yesterday. And you set the hook, man, and you could see the line just start going down, and I went and got the net, and I was ready with the net, man, and we could see it. It was at least a 3.5-pounder, man, and it just, there must have been a nick in your line. I don't know what else to say because it just broke the line for no reason. And that fish hurt us. That fish hurt us because we would have definitely had over 10 pounds with that fish, so.
And that would have, we would have finished pretty high with that, I think.
Yeah.
It's still, they're still weighing in, about halfway done. But hey, it was a great time anyway. Thanks a lot for
Thank
taking
you.
me out, and hopefully we'll get together again. Maybe just for a little recreational
Yeah,
fishing.
we'll go out one time.
You know, no tension here with the tournament.
But the good news is that we beat everybody in my club, and they owe us dinner.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's what I'm talking about.
And maybe a beer or two.
Oh, 3 or 4.
Awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cool, man. Thanks again, Joe.
Thank you very much.
And thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in next week to Lunkerville.